Son of man, don't you weep no more, don't you shed no tear, don't you have no fear. You gotta keep on searching, you gotta keep moving on. Can't you hear that voice calling for that freedom song? When I was a little boy, I used to do something called the Crystal Countdown, because in my world, I journeyed, and I was capable of journeying into some very, very strange and dark places. I didn't realize at the time it was energy, and I was tapping into energy. Again, as a kid, you don't know what you're doing, but until later you realize you're working with energy. There was this old woman, she was called Mad Freddy. Everybody in the village ostracized her because they said she was an obia woman, you know. You probably know it in this country as voodoo, the darker side of the mystic. So I went to see her, Mad Freddy, and I said to her, I journeyed with the mimosa and I want to go to this place called Albion. Will you help me? She said, I can't, because if your father and your mother find out that I'm giving you things, they'll kill me. You're just a boy. I said, but I know things. I know where the magic juice tree grows. And at that point she went, what? I said, I know where the magic juice tree grows. And it grows on a cliff, Hacketon's cliff. And I'm the only one that knows it and how to get to it. And she says to me, will you get me some? I said, yeah, if you share the brugmansia with me. And she says, okay, the one that's growing down at the back of your grandmother's land, tonight I want you to put the flute up of the brugmansia, let it gather dew, and then tomorrow morning you tip the dew out into a bowl and bring it to me. And which I did. Oh, wow. That opened up a new world into the mystic. That night, they started singing, and then they got these stones, these different color stones out, and they put these stones in something called a coal pot, and they lit the fire and put the stones in, and then smoke would rise, different color smoke would swirl out of the coal pot. I was journeying to a place called Albion. But this particular night, this lake opened before me, and it was absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lake. And there was a little girl across the other side of the lake. And I remembered again, my grandmother and the other singer women would say, if you ever come across dark waters, don't cross. But again, I wasn't afraid. And I said to her, what are you doing here? Where is this place? She said, it's a dark realm, but you must not come into this realm. It's not your realm. But away from this, one day I will sit with you if you want to know other things which are deeper and how I got here. Can't you hear that voice calling for that freedom song? The battle's almost over, one more hill to climb. You gotta keep on searching for that freedom song. I believe that I have an ultimate goal, and I believe why I am put here is to tend to this garden, this beautiful place we call Earth.